It's Future Jess here. I want to go ahead and apologize ahead of time, A, for the audio, and B, for the shaky camera ship. Yeah, that happened. I can't undo it. This is our first time doing a video like this, so I'm really sorry.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Jess, and I'm here at Oak Park Natural Pet and Fish, and I'm going to be doing one of the most requested videos that you guys have asked me to do here on my YouTube channel, and that is give you guys what you need for a basic setup for a single axolotl. Oak Park Natural was awesome enough to let me come on in here and walk around the store and show you guys the products on the shelf as opposed to showing you the products in the tanks. So this is an awesome opportunity for us and for Oak Park Natural, one of my favorite pet stores to shop at in the Oak Park area. Alright guys, so the first thing you guys are going to need is a bottle of Prime. Maybe not this big. This is what I want to buy for myself. I actually love Seachem Prime. It is a tap water conditioner. This removes all those nasty chemicals from the water that you're getting out of the tap because it is completely safe to use tap water as long as you are conditioning it. So the next thing we're going to want to talk about is the tank size that you need for your axolotl. So for one axolotl, you want to have at least a 20-gallon long tank. Long tanks you're definitely going to want for the floor space. They don't need the water height, they need the length on the bottom. So 20-gallon long is what you want for one axolotl. If you're wanting to get multiple axolotls, so if you want to get 2, 3, 4, however many you want under the sun, and you want to keep them all in one tank, a good rule of thumb is 20-gallon long for a single one, and then for each additional one you want to get, you add another 10 gallons to that. If you're going to house multiple axolotls together, make sure they're all the same gender. So the next thing you're going to want to get for your tank is a lid for your tank. Some people will say you don't need a lid, some people will say it's pointless to have a lid. I say a lid is very important. Axolotls are known to jump, so that's why you definitely need a lid. And I can tell you from experience, my axolotls have jumped, and I've heard them crash into the lids. So lids definitely 100% needed. This is a cool one. This is a 20-gallon long hinge lid, so there's actually a hinge here. This will lay flat on top of the tank. I kind of want to buy this. I might buy this. So the next thing I want to talk about is filters. I am a huge fan of Fluval. This type of filter is actually my favorite type of filter, is the ones that you can have go in tank instead of over the back. This also has an adjustable flow on it, so you can have it so it shoots out just the top, the bottom, or through the bar in the middle. I have these in most of my tanks actually. There's a couple that do have the over the side, but this is my overall favorite for a filter. You can never overfilter your axolotl tank. They are a very messy animal to have, so the more filtration you have, the better. Another thing that I like to couple with my filter is also a biosponge filter. They're really awesome in and of themselves, not only because they go ahead and give the beneficial bacteria in your tank more space to grow, but they also do filter your tank water a little bit as well. This also doubles as a bubbler, which is super cool. If you're going to have a biosponge or any type of bubbling device in your tank, you are going to need an air pump. Again, I really like Fluval. Fluval is one of my favorite brands to use. It is awesome in and of itself, like I said. But there are some cheaper options that you can go with, such as the Tetra Whisper Pump. These are also really great to use as well. Either one works, it does the job regardless. You're also going to need to go ahead and get some tubing, and this comes in a couple different colors. You can get white, I believe, black, and also clear. There's all different colors of tubing that you can use for this. If you don't want to go ahead and go and invest in a biosponge, you can get something small and a little bit cheaper and just get an air stone. The more airflow you have in your tank, the better the oxygen is going to be in the water. And axolotls breathe through their gills. They're like a fish, so the more oxygen you have in the water, the better. So next we're going to go ahead and talk about decor and substrate for your tank. Decor is pretty simple. You can have really anything you want in the tank as long as it doesn't have rough edges. So you can have fake plants, you can use real plants. But having a lot of plants in your tank is always a great thing because axolotls do really like hiding. As far as substrate in your tank goes, you definitely don't want to have anything like gravel or stones in it. That is a big no-no. I think I've said in videos before, they can ingest that, they can become impacted. It's just not good for anybody. So let's talk about what you can use in your tank. Aquarium sand is always good. You don't have to get aquarium sand. I actually think we're using pool sand in one of our tanks. But if you're at the pet store and you want to go ahead and grab some sand. This will work perfectly fine. You can also go ahead and use slate rock in your tanks. This comes in a couple different colors. This is the standard gray, but we also have red in another tank, and apparently there is purple that you can get. Just make sure when you use this that you make sure it doesn't have any pieces breaking off within your tank. That has happened to us. I luckily removed it right away. We caught it right away, but it does tend to like chip a little bit if it gets, I don't know how it chipped, to be entirely honest. You can really just put anything in your tank as long as it is bigger than your axolotl's head, so you can use different types of stones, like this is a rock that you could put in there, different pieces of like driftwood, and all types of varieties of plants, small, big, whatever. I've seen people put ceramic things in there as well. We use mugs. One of ours, PVC pipe works. Plethora of things that you can use for decor in your tank. You're going to want to get yourself a hide. The one they have here at Oak Park Natural is this one. This one would work for an axolotl, probably a younger one. Once yours gets a little bit older, you're going to have to get a little bit more creative because they can get up to like a foot long. So this would work for like a juvenile, but you would definitely want to get a bigger hide once they get bigger. So axolotls do like a certain temperature within their tank as well. You want to have it in the mid 60s. You don't want it to get over 70 degrees. So a good way to monitor that is obviously with a tank thermometer. I actually use this one in one of my tanks at home. Also, future Jess again, I realized I forgot to mention that you need one of these in the video. This is my freshwater master testing kit. Insert photo here of what it actually looks like on the shelf. This is really important to have for your tank. Honestly, 9 times out of 10, if somebody contacts me saying their axolotl is sick, the first thing I'm going to ask you is what are your water parameters? This kit measures the ammonia, the pH, the nitrate, and the nitrite. Do not get the little testing strips. Those give false readings. Those are not reliable. You need to get a master test kit. You can get these at basically any pet store. So make sure you go out and you buy one of these. And then I also, the audio for the outro is really bad. Here's a little clip of that. Alright guys, so that is it for our adventure here at Oak Park Natural Pet and Fish. So I do want to go ahead and film an actual outro. So again, sorry. Videos just don't go as planned sometimes. So yeah, I wanted to go ahead and just apologize for some stuff there. So future Jess heading out. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I'm gonna put all of the products that I recommended and talked about in this video in the description box down below, so you can go and read that list. I'm also going to have a list of all the plants, the live plants that I recommend for your tanks if you want to go with the live tank plant. Live planted tank. Can't talk. If you have any other questions, make sure you leave them in the comments. Any suggestions for a future video you want me to make about axolotls, in the comments. Go crazy in the comments, guys. Bye.
There's a giant fish behind your head. You have a friend.
What's up, dude? You good?
Yes, you're dancing.
I am dancing. Where did my phone go? You make what is my wording here I'm looking for? Poorly again. Your face, baby. Stop it. Funge filtration is what I was gonna say. It's a nice rock.